for joining.
Game gets so out of hand.
To the rim, banks it in for two.
It's hard to guard NBA level athletes who can also handle the ball. Here, using his dribble drive opportunity.
Quick adjustment, now he gives it up. Embiid's working hard, trying to back down his opponent. Oh no, he just crushed the defender with the slam. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser.
That was a great dunk right there, Mike. Man, he really threw it down hard.
To Redick from downtown. And J.J. Redick with a nice look from three-point range. Timeout call.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point.
Crawford against Smith. Inside. Nails it. It's a double-digit lead. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. An 8-0 run for the Sixers. Crawford, Cleveland's hoping to stop this run and stop it now. Crawford on the drive to the rim. See that spin move? And here's another look at that spectacular play. That's a 13-0 run for the 76ers. And that will do it. The final score is 109-90. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.
Here, and I've got your EA 76ers. Came away with the victory in this one. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cavaliers couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
We've got an updated look at the playoff bracket.
With his 8th rebound.
That's become a familiar sight, watching him grab rebound after rebound. He's definitely putting in the work.
Hooks it up, deep corner shot. Oh, he cleans it up beautifully.
Elevator, top floor. He's skied for that dunk.
Simmons backing down in the low post. Embiid has the double team converge. Knocks it down. 1-point game. Sends up to Jay nicely with the step back. Nails it. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play. And this contest is over as they lose to the Cavaliers by a score of 104-97.
With a chance to put a chokehold on this series and go up 2-0. They let their opponent off the hook and tie the series up at 1 game apiece.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, This is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. They did it in a physical way, scoring a majority of their points around the basket. These guys deserve a lot of credit for doing it the hard way. The 76ers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Let's check out his stats.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Pointer off the mark. To James, looks to the post. James gets to 2, lucky roll.
A great shooter's never even noticed the defenders. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself. Basket protection, no chance of winning.
Slams it down.
And when he gets a head of steam up like that, there's no one that'll step in front, and that led to the dunk.
Simmons, Embiid's looking to set up in the paint. And another one from downtown with another 3. J.J. Redick with 9 points and 2 rebounds.
What a job they have done, keeping the ball moving to the open man. The fat lady may not be singing, but she's warming up. Unless they are going to get after it harder than they have so far, there's going to be no opportunity to work themselves back into this game.
Nice rebound by Embiid. He's among the league leaders in rebounding this season. For 3, knocks it down.
That one looked good all the way.
And here's another look at that 3-pointer. Oh, there's that Euro step move. Pretty. Up and in from Jamal Crawford.
You're not winning late in a close game playing that type of...
We're down to 9 seconds on the shot clock. He goes baseline. Oh, sweet crossover. What a play from Jamal Crawford.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good.
Redick goes to the pull-up. Knocks down a huge 3. And here's the replay with another look at the 3-pointer.
Sweet stroke on that shot, Mike. It looked good as soon as it left his hand.
With the fake, beats the defender. Fires for 3. Bang!
Straight on 3, straight through the net.
Seconds now on the 24. They've got to get... Wow, that's a throwdown.
In close games, you cannot allow the dribble to break you down and get right to the basket. The individual defender has to do it.
Oh, pretty move into the paint.
Block! Tremendous denial on that shot.
Wide open. That's a 3. Offensive rebound. James to the basket. Misses at the rim. The clock runs out, and this game is over. The final score is 101-100. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Took this down to the wire before getting the win. The most eye-opening part of this game was the excellent field goal percentage. The way they scored the ball was simply stunning and worthy of every compliment. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia. The Cavaliers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Player of the game.
And here we have a look at his stat line. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Terrific feed. J.J. Redick with a nice dish. And here's the replay with another look at that tremendous play.
Support, make him take, and make a tough shot.
Oh, quick move gets inside. On the drive, up and in.
Strong move off the dribble penetration to finish at the rim.
From close range. Throws it behind the back. Crawford puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer. There's the pick. Ball knocked out of his hands. Here's a steal. Crawford on the drive. Nice penetration. Now to the basket. Puts it in. And the foul called against James. Now it's time to go to the line for that three-point play opportunity.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact. And now
fires for two. Knocks it down. Pretty crossover. He's averaging 18 points per game this season. And there's the horn. That's the game. The final score is 107-91. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching.
Hey everyone, 76ers emerged victorious after a tight finish.
And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest.
Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Cavaliers.
Just couldn't close this one out.
They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid was just amazing in this game. What other word could you use for someone that played the kind of defense that shut down an entire team? Yeah, here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number number 1.
Cleveland, Ohio. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for joining us. Alongside with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Philadelphia's controlled this series so far, up 3-1 in this bet.
Other end of the floor, and that's exactly what has happened here in the first half.
And J.J. Redick with the jumper, puts it in. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer. Gets it off. That's a two-pointer. James the rebound. To Smith. Wide open for three. Knocks it down.
This man makes it look easy shooting the ball from deep.
Crawford against Smith. Lets it go. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. Jamal Crawford shooting 40% for the season from the field.
You want to win big in this league? Get guys who can take their man off the dribble into the
nice rebound by Johnson. Crawford gets to two. Lucky roll. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim. Screen set nicely to Hood. Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down.
That was a great dunk right there, Mike. Man, he really threw it down hard. To give up a good shot to try to create a great shot.
Can't find a way through. Bellinelli on the drive. A lucky roll off the rim.
Fundamentally sound ball handling right there. Kept it low, got the blow by to the basket, and a nice finish.
8 seconds now on the 24. Gives up on the shot, passes it out. Nice move down the lane. Help defense there with the switch.
Block! Are you kidding me?
From behind the arc, won't go. And time is up here as they lose to the Cavaliers by a score of 107-90.
Up 3-1, a disappointing loss to go up now 3-2. You've let the other team feel like it's got a chance to come back and win the series. That's why Game 6 has to be your best performance so far in these playoffs.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy
with the victory in this one. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 76ers put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Player of the game.
Kevin Love did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fist. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
At a victory.
Redick, the catch and fire away from downtown. And J.J. Redick with a nice look from three-point range.
There's nothing prettier than seeing a big-time shooter.
Oh, quick move gets inside. Oh, an authoritative dunk.
A tremendous ability to create an angle to get to the rim, drive it hard, and finish with an emphatic dunk.
Embiid gets it and quickly shoots that three. The jumper from downtown nails it. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer.
Excellent balance, beautiful release.
To Crawford. At the rim. And it's on to the free throw line. One shot to complete the three-point play. Kevin Love's back off the bench here for the Cavaliers. Fires for two. Oh, in and out.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the center.
And he slams it home. And the whistle. And one. Time for the free throw for a chance at a three-point play.
In your face disgrace. A big-time flush and dunk. And the foul.
Puts it up, deep corner shot. Oh, what a play. He threw it right back down.
I love when road teams show heart and mental strength. This is what happens when you show those characters.
And that will do it as they lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers by a score of 107-84.
With a chance to close the series out, their opponent came up large. But now the focus has to be on all or nothing Game 7. This is their chance to play their very best and advance on in the NBA quest for a championship.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports.
Came away with the victory in this one. It was quite a display from long range, and I can't imagine the opposing coach was very happy with how it turned out for them. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 76ers. Didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you can tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers,
Player of the game.
LeBron James.
Made it his mission to destroy all kinds of shots. Well, mission accomplished.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Welcome to Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Good evening, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. All comes down to one game here in this series, tied at 3 games apiece. It's a Game 7. Not much more you can say, Jeff.
I have a pit in my stomach, Mike. I can just imagine what the players and coaches are feeling right now. The pressure. You can cut
The pull-up. That's a three-pointer. Redick, the rebound. To Embiid. Throws it down in his face with authority.
Now that's how you finish strong at the rim. That was worth the price of admission right there. That miss. He was right up in the shooter's face.
And J.J. Redick with a nice look from downtown. And here's the replay with another look at the three-pointer. Nice catch and shoot. Puts it in. That's a long two-pointer. And here's another look at it. Curls in. It's blocked. Crawford. Bang. Three-pointers. Philadelphia's shooting 73% from downtown on the season.
What a job they have done, keeping the ball moving to the open man. And
Point-blank range. Gets to the basket off the dribble. Sweet off the glass. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim.
to start the break, you got to rebound the ball. Here, secured the ball.
Simmons into the paint. Goes for the three-pointer. Bang! J.J. Redick with 8 points.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
That's a three-pointer. Strong at the rim.
You just got to keep playing the game. Push the ball in transition. You get it to the rim. Good finish. Hey, you've got a big mountain to overcome with this deficit, but you're just trying to win each and every possession.
Rebound. Terrific feed. Crawford knocks it down.
Good transition offense is predicated on the ball handler making the right decision. Here, in a tight game, makes a solid decision, which leads.
Crawford's using the screen, trying to get free. Puts up another shot. And Jamal Crawford with a nice play. He's averaging 11 points per game this season.
Uncontested two-point shot. Man, is that a thing of beauty.
Curls in. Terrific block by Embiid.
That's tremendous timing and athleticism right there. Showing you why he's one of the very best shot blockers we have in our league.
James misfires again.
Great offensive execution. Poor finish at the basket. You've got to try to dunk that ball.
On the reverse, makes the adjustment and banks it in. And here's the replay with another look at that great finish at the rim. The shot is blocked.
Tremendous denial on that shot.
Blocked.
Are you kidding me? That's the way to protect the basket.
Crawford looking to go end to end. Three-pointer knocks it down.
There are not many players that shoot that straight on three like he does. In the second half, they have to figure out other ways to score the basketball than just relying on the three-point shot.
Again, hits the three. He scored 4 three-pointers in this game.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides. Defense gets set.
To James. Oh, quick move, gets inside. He puts it in. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
Look at him being able to create the space and the angle to finish the easy shot at the basket.
It's good. Three-pointer, huge.
No one in the arena had to wait to see the ball go in the basket. Everybody knew it was true from the moment he released it.
Pass to the corner from three-point land. Bang! Time running out here. And there's the buzzer. Season is over. It ends here in the conference semifinals.
Losing a deciding game in the NBA playoffs is so bitter because you were so close to achieving your goal and advancing in the playoffs.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, Cavaliers.
Have cause to celebrate tonight, but not too much. They have plenty of work to do this offseason.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Cleveland Cavaliers. the 76ers.
We're hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was
Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And now, here it is, the playoff bracket.